Hello everyone, welcome you to our presentation. I am Tuân, the leader of this project. In this project, we will talking about the chapter 11, e-commerce retailing and services. Before we start, let me introduce you the member of my team. First one is Trịnh Thu Trà. After she is Trần Hương Giang, Ngô Diệu Linh, Nguyễn Chí Hà, me, and the last one is Bùi Hải Linh. As you can see here, this is our presentation outline. In this chapter, we will summarize it become 5 parts: the online retail sector, e-tailing business model, online financial service, online travel services, and on-demand service companies. And now we will start with Ngô Diệu Linh.
Thank you, Tuân, for the introduction. Now let's turn to the first part of my talk, which is about the online retail sector. Perhaps the most important theme in online retailing is effort by retailers, both offline and online, to combine their operation in order to offer clients the different methods they want. By any estimate, the global retail market is massive, over 21 trillion euros in 2016. Retail sales in Asia Pacific account for around 41% of the total, with North America accounting for approximately 24% and Western Europe contributing for 17%. This leads me to my next point. The retail industry, the key statement of the U.S. retail industry are depicted: durable goods, general merchandise, goods and beverage, special store, gas stone and fuel, mail order, telephone order such as motor, and internet retail film. The motor industry is the most similar to the online retail sales industry. It grew as a direct result of improvement in national toll-free call system. The implementation of digital switching in telephone system, falling long-distance telecommunication price, and of course, the expansion of the credit card industry and associated technologies, without which neither motor or e-commerce would be possible on the large nation scale. Next, I divide online retailing into 2 parts: e-commercial retail division and the online retail sector today. But first, let me show you what online retail is. Online retail is perhaps the most high-profile e-commerce sector. Over the past decade, this sector has experienced both explosive growth and spectacular failures. Many of early pure pay online-only films that pioneered the retail market space failed. Entrepreneurs and the investors seriously misjudged the factor needed to succeed in this market. But the survivor of these early periods emerged much stronger, as long with traditional offline general and spectacular merchants as well as new startups. The e-tail space is growing very rapidly and is increasing its reach and size. Then I will look at the e-commerce retail division. It was assumed that the entry cost to the online retail market were much less than those needed to establish physical storefronts, and that online merchants were inherently more effective at marketing and order fulfillment than offline stores. As it turned out, few of these assumptions and vision were correct, and the structure of retail marketplace, with some notable exceptions, has not been blown to pieces, dismantled or revolutionized in the traditional meaning of the word revolution. With retail not the exception, online retail has often not been successful as dependent platform on which to build a successful pure-play online-only business. than in the second part of the online retail sector today. In the United States, the apparel and accessory category generated the highest percentage of revenue, around $64 billion in 2015. Consumers have a wide choice of online shopping options in this category, such as omnichannel department store chains like Macy's, Nordstrom, Target, and Walmart, and especially retailers like Gap, Zully, GQ, Urban Outfitters, Abercrombie, Fitch, and Ralph Lauren. Online shopping options for this category include Amazon Direct, manufacturers such as Apple, Dell, HP, and Lenovo, omnichannel chains such as Best Buy, and catalog merchants such as CDW and Computer Connection. The automobile and automobile part and accessory category in this third place generated around $36 billion in 2015, primarily from auto parts and accessories. As you can see in the figure, U.S. online retail revenue by category 2015. This still popular online category generated about $29 billion in 2015. In addition to Amazon, leading online retailers in this category include other pure online competitors such as Wayfair and Overstock, as well as omnichannel retailers such as Williams, Sonoma, Restoration Hawaii, Bed Bath Beyond, and Crate and Barrel. Next, we have figure of the growth of online retail worldwide. Think of the worldwide online retail in July, the increase of profit from online retailing internationally. As we refer to online retail business, we will not include anything from online services, such as travel, job search, or purchase of digital download, such as software and music applications. However, for the purpose of this chapter, online retail marketing refers only to sell physical products over the internet. The internet offers a string of unused advantages and challenges for online retailers. Despite the high failure rate of online retailers in the early years, most customers shop online than ever before. In 2016, it is estimated that 40% of 14-year-old internet users, about 1.6 billion people, will make an online purchase, generating nearly 1.8 trillion in online retail sales. While the number of new internet users is not growing as fast, this slowdown will not exactly show the worth of the online retail business, as advantage shoppers spend more on the internet each year and discover many few characteristics of merchandise marketplace. Online retail advantages and challenges. This figure clearly shows internet retailer ranked by online sales. The list includes online gambling retailer, for which internet is the exclusive sales channel, such as Amazon, The First, and Newegg. Omnichannel organizations that have predefined brand for which its business still play a subjectively tiny role compared to the physical offline store channel, such as Walmart, Sears, Maxi, Home Depot, Costa, Best Buy, and Target, and computer and electronic assembly manufacturers such as Apple, Dell, and Lenovo. In 2015, Amazon accounted for over 25% of all online retail profit. The top 10 retailers account for nearly 55% of all online stores, and the top 500 in the US account for another 5%, so only 1,000 retailers accounted for a good over 19% of retail sales of every e-business. Many of the fastest growing organizations are mid-sized merchants, especially newcomers who focus on niche like Blue Apron, which use a subscription-based selling mobile or home meal, and Dollar Shave Curve, another company that use subscriptions based on low-cost resin sale model. The top of 20 US retailers ranked by online sales. This picture shows you. In the pure gaming environment, the challenges is transform visitor into customer and design effectively operation that will enable them to achieve long-term productively. For traditional organizations that are less dependent on e-business sales, the challenges is integrating online and offline channels so that consumers can seamlessly move from one domain to another. One of the hottest topics for e-business in 2016 and 2017 and into the future is the role of classic offline organizations like Walmart, Target, Maxi, and another contributing to integrate their online and mobile operation with their physical operation, store operation to prove an embedded shopping experience and increase the value of physical stores. As you can see, from retail commercial, omni-channel integration methods figure we can understand some of the many ways traditional retailers are incorporating the web, mobile platform, and business operation to enable near seamless omni-channel shopping. Rather than showing disintermediation, online retail illustrates the powerful role intermediaries continue to play in the retail business. Established offline dealers immediately found competition on the online marketplace. The most significant channel in retail e-business in 2016 are the steady growth of social e-business, the growing ability of business to market local products and services through the use of location-based marketing, and no less fundamentally, the fastest growing mobile platform. Social e-commerce refers to making and purchasing on social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Snapchat, and others. Over 70% of offline buyers in the United Kingdom use a mobile device to make a purchase in 2016, and this percentage is expected to rise to nearly 80% by 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Chap. Now let's go to the third part. Here is e-commerce in action detailing business model. First, I will go through the four main types of retail business model. The first one, virtual merchant. They are single-channel e-commerce firms that generate all their revenues from online sales. Virtual merchant face extraordinary strategic challenge. They must build a business and burning from scratch quickly in an entirely new channel and confront many virtual merchant competitors, and especially in small beach area. For example, we have Amazon as a virtual merchant. Type, also called omni-channel merchant. Brick and click companies have a network of physical stores as their primary retail channel and also have online offering or national firm include Walmart, Macy's, Sears, Costco, Target, and other brand emerged. The third type of catalog merchant, they are established companies that have a national offline catalog operation but who have also developed online capability cataloging widgets. There is very high cost for printing and mailing millions of catalogs each year, and many of which have a half-life of 30 seconds after the customer receives them. And the final type, manufacturer direct firm. They are either single or multi-channel manufacturers that sell directly online to consumer without the intervention of the retailer. They were predicted to play a very large role in e-commerce, but this has not happened. Let's move to the common theme in online retailing. Online retail is the fastest growing channel in retail commerce. It has fastest growing consumer base and growing penetration across many categories of goods. On the other hand, profit for many startup ventures have been difficult to achieve, and it took even Amazon 8 years to show its first profit. Now we go through the 6 main themes of online retailing. The first one is that the path to succeed in any form of retail involves having a central location in order to attract a large number of shoppers, charging high enough price to cover the cost of goods as well as marketing, and develop highly efficient inventory and fulfillment systems so the company can offer good and lower cost and the competitor and still make profit for. The second theme that disintermediation has not occurred and retail middleman has not disappeared. Indeed, virtual merchant, along with powerful online customer with some notable exceptions in electronic and software. Our third theme is that established merchants need to create an integrated shopping environment that combines their catalog store and online experience into one customer. Now they want to shop wherever they want using any device and anytime. The fourth theme is online specialty merchants selling high-end, fashionable, and luxury goods are growing. They sell some high-end fashionable such as diamond from Tiffany in high fashion. The theme is continuing extraordinary growth in social commerce, local marketing, and commerce and mobile commerce. In the space of 8 years since the first iPhone appeared, the mobile platform has emerged as a retail marketing and shopping tool which greatly expand e-commerce, potentially driving e-commerce to 20 of e-commerce in the next 5 years from 2016. The final theme is the increasing use by retailers, large and small, of big data in their marketing.
Hello everybody, I'm Linh, and let's talk about the online financial service sector. E-commerce success with many twists and turns. We have e-trade, instrumental in transforming the brokerage industry. That powerful banking, insurance, and real estate firm, delayed by consumer resistance and the lack of industry innovation. Insurance had become more standardized and easier to purchase online, like mine, now owned by Institute, Smartipic, Sericrama, Movin and Simple, now owned by Spanish banking giant BBVA, continue to show growth just slow follower. Also continue to show gain in online transaction. Next is online financial consumer behavior. Consumers are attracted to financial sites and apps They save time and access information rather than save money. And in the last few years, there have been more companies starting up fintech via mobile device and apps. Next to it is online banking and brokerage. There are NetBank and Greenspan Bank, which pioneered online banking in the United States in 1996 and 1997. After late 1-2 years, the established brand name national banks have taken substantial lead in market share. There are national banks that also offered online banking, like Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo. And major direct bank, Alibank, Everbank, Discover Bank, and Capital One 360, Bank of Internet USA, State Farm Bank, and USA. There are several startups moved into banking and financial service space, like Movin, offer debit account the service linked online and mobile financial. Simple, check account linked debit card in addition. In 2016, almost 2 over 3 UK out use online banking. 55% of mobile users in UK use mobile banking. There are some security issues. A survey by Javelin Strategy and Research found that about 45% of those surveyed said security concerns not use mobile banking. Online and mobile banking can provide significant cost savings. Javelin Strategy and Research, the average in-person transaction in bank branch is $4.25, online transaction is 19 cents, and mobile transaction is 10 cents. 20% of US internet users interact digitally with online brokerage firms. Each year survey nearly 80% of millennials using smartphones for investing.
Hello everyone, my name is Tuân. After you have learned about online real estate services, I'd like to introduce you another sector, online travel services. As you know, online travel is one of the most successful B2C e-commerce segments. Today, more travelers book online than offline. According to e-marketer research, worldwide online travel revenues reach over £525 billion in 2016 and are expected to continue growing to over £760 billion by 2020. Now let's shed light on this trend. We will answer the question, why are online travel services so popular? Firstly, online sites offer much more as well as travel options than traditional travel agents. It gives customers a one-stop, convenient, leisure and business travel experience where they can find different types of content related on traveling. Secondly, online sites create a much more efficient marketplace, bringing customers and suppliers together in a low transaction cost environment, which can be efficiently reached through on-site advertising and promotions. It's undeniable that online travel services are more convenient. Travel requirements such as planning, researching, comparison shopping, reserving, and payment can be accomplished for the most part online. On the travel reservation side, travel does not require any inventory. There are no physical access, and the suppliers of the product are highly fragmented and often have excess capacity. They allow for customers to fill vacant rooms and rent idle cars. Last but not least, travel services do not require the kind of expensive multi-channel physical presence strategy required of financial services. Therefore, travel services scale better, permitting earnings to grow faster than costs. But these efficiencies also make it hard for reservation sites to make a profit. Next, we'll move to the online travel market. There are four major sectors in the travel market. The first one is airline tickets. They are the source of greatest amount of revenue in online travel. Secondly, airline reservations are largely a commodity. They can be easily described online. The same is true with car rentals. Most people can rent a car over the phone or online to expect to obtain what they ordered. Although hotels are somewhat more difficult to describe, they are provided with enough information to most customers to allow them to feel as if they know what they are purchasing, making them comfortable enough to make hotel reservations online. Travel packages purchased online constituted the smallest percentage of travel sales. Increasingly, corporations are outsourcing their travel offices entirely to vendors who can provide web-based solution, high-quality service, and lower cost. All vendors to corporations provide corporate online booking solutions, we can call COBS, that provide integrated airline, hotel, conference center, and auto rental services at a single site. About online travel industry dynamics. Because travel agency sites face the same cost, competition among online providers is intense. Price competition is difficult because shoppers, as well as online site managers, can comparison shop easily. Therefore, competition among sites tends to focus on scope of offerings, ease of use, payment options, and personalization. In addition to industry consolidation, the online travel industry has been roiled by meta search engines that source the web for the best prices on travel and lodging, and their qualified or affiliate fees for sending customers to the lowest price sites. Moreover, mobile devices and apps used for pre-trip planning, booking, check-in, and contacts, and location-based destination information are also transforming the online travel industry. Smartphones are used slightly more than tablets to both research and book travel. And most of the major airlines now have apps for a variety of mobile platforms to enable flight research, booking, and management. Mobile devices are also providing to the quite popular for booking at the last minute. Marriott says that 35% of its smartphone bookings are the same for day travel. Social media is also have a big impact on the online travel industry. User-generated content and online reviews are having an increasingly influence on travel buying decisions. The Insight on Society case, Funny Reviews, examines some of those issues. This presents for the industry.
Hi everyone, my name is Chan. Let's move to the next section. In these sections, I'm going to get to know about on-demand service companies. So what is on-demand service companies? On-demand service companies are companies providing a platform that enables the on-demand delivery of various services by connecting sellers who wish to exploit their spare resources such as cars, rooms with beds, and ability to perform various services via their personal label, with consumers who like to utilize those resources and services. Sharing where is no fee charged in the transaction. These firms collect a fee from both sellers and buyers for using their platforms. A number of these on-demand service firms have grown exponentially over the last few years. Some can be named like Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, TaskRabbit, Trusk, Deliveroo, ZipJet, Postmates, Zeal, etc. There's the questions arising. What makes these firms different from other kinds of firms? Firstly, it's because of their use of mobile and internet technology to enable transactions on their platforms. This is especially true of the car and lodging services where transactions are local and mobile. Secondly, the growth of these firms is supported by the use of online reputation systems based on peer review, a trusted environment where sellers and consumers can feel confident transacting with one another. These firms have learned from eBay and Netflix the importance of peer reviews and ratings. The third factor is that successful firms lower the cost of services like urban transportation, lodging, office space, and personal errand services. Firms that can do this are highly disruptive of existing firms and business models. You might have noticed Uber and Airbnb are among the most successful and well-known on-demand service companies. For now, I will be telling you a story called Airbnb Takes Off. This is an insight on business case where a look at two companies, which are Airbnb and Wimdu. Airbnb is regarded as the biggest player in private accommodation service industry, and in fact, since Airbnb's founding in 2008, the industry has grown steadily. Though it has a particular position in this industry, it does have some competition. One such competitor is Wimdu, which funded by Rock Internet and several others. Wimdu is very closely modeled after Airbnb but tailors its business tactics from country to country. Travelers log onto Wimdu, type their destinations and specify their travel dates. Inside filter display locations that meet the criteria. Currently, travelers can choose from over 350,000 properties in over 150 countries worldwide. Though Wimdu reported increases in revenue in 2015, the company has consistently reported losses, including a 48.2 million euro loss in 2014. In 2016, Wimdu first announced plans to merge with rival Nine Flights to better compete against Airbnb in Europe. In early 2017, vacation home agency Loveso, the Danish division of Windharm Hotel, purchased Wimdu, hoping to add Wimdu 350,000 rental properties to its existing 40,000 listings and to better compete with Airbnb. Airbnb's reaction was they compete directly against Wimdu by opting to the German market. The company has delayed its highly anticipated initial public offerings to improve its profitability, but after increasing its revenues 89% from 2015 to 2016 to an estimated $1.7 billion, the company may be ready to go public in 2017. The biggest current problem for this industry is governmental interference. They enact a law imposing stability curve, the notable in the cost of living and scarcity of affordable apartments available for rent in the city dating back to 2007. Meanwhile, C2C rental companies argue that their services don't contribute to increases in cost of living and that outdated laws need to be changed. Until 2014, a report indicated that 3/4 of Airbnb listings in the city are illegal. So the city continues to push back at Airbnb's attempts to partner with them over reforming housing laws. They passed our bill allowing apartment listing for stays shorter than 30 days in New York. They required anyone listing property on site like Airbnb to register the property with the city in San Francisco, and this has created regulatory burden. And Airbnb had to deal with them by employing a task force. Night flights, window, house trip, and another Swiss-based rental service have formed a network to lobby European government with a unified voice as these services become a more important part of the tourism industry there. All take Airbnb as a common enemy. And in 2017, Copenhagen instituted a cap on the number of days its citizens can rent out their homes on Airbnb to compromise between full bans on the site and protect the local hotel industry.
As you can see that in all our presentation, it is great, right? If you enjoy it and think that useful, please give us a like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any question for us, just comment below and we will answer it. Thank you for your watching.